So, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to part 4 of KMS Bismarck Building. It's Rafcraft Minecraft, your host, your builder, and your teacher in shipbuildings. It's nice to meet you again, and today is December 12th, only a few more weeks before Christmas hits. So I'm not going to say much about the recent building that I've done during the last few days of streaming. Unfortunately, there was a problem with connection, and I could not finish the entire building because I was very sleepy at that time, and I was super tired because I went out with family on that time. So right now, welcome to part four. Welcome to part four, and I just want to give you a little review of what I did with the building. So as you can see on the top, we have this giant big red flag and a white giant circle on it. I'm not going to put I'm not gonna put the symbol that's supposed to promote Nazism. I'm not that type of person. And please don't take this literal because sometimes yeah maybe a building could be so controversial with the way that they are schemed and painted, but please don't take this literal. I've also done some portions of the guns by rearranging and modifying some things and making adjustments on height and place, and they work well. They're actually the same as the Hood's guns with what I've did over here, although this one is a little lower because the hull structure of Bismarck is tall. And I did a bit of modification with the, how should I say this? What do you call this? The pillar blockage of the guns, the frontal guns, of course. Then for the layout, I've modified a bit from here, but I'm still not very sure whether the layout's going to be the complete and the real version of this layout. So, but I'm doing my best and doing the best I can. What I do know is in this area there will be secondary guns, there will be anti-aircraft in the middle of that all. Then following there would be somewhere in this area the guns would have to stick a bit off-centered. So I added some blocks over here and stacked them up next to the turret. Then going down the same level as the first turret on the fort, and all the way to the stern we have the red flag. Well, I'm not going to completely say what type of flag it is, but I'm sure and pretty sure everyone knows what it's supposed to be. And once again, I'm not following anything about being a Nazi, and I'm not one who promotes that kind of thing. I don't like it when I see people saying stuff about that, especially when it comes to like saying Japan is an imperialist and they're always the bad guys. Please forget that. That's really something unnecessary to keep bragging about to yourself. In this case, this is a this is a game and this is Minecraft. Whatever I build here, there should be no controversies, no matter how big or small a symbol or a thing that I built here would cause any political view to it. So please understand that. Anyway, moving on to the building and moving on to everyone. I hope everyone's doing well and I hope everyone's actually doing fine. I'm glad to see everyone here. Again, this is part 4 of the KMS Bismarck building, and the next part we're building is completing portions of the layout so that we know where to place anti-air guns and place a superstructure and the bridge and the flagpole and all that good stuff. But yeah, then again, I hope everyone's ready, so follow me. First off, just reviewing the layout. You can see by the layout over here, this is how it exactly looks like from the overview of the KMS Bismarck. The KMS Bismarck's building from overview is supposed to look like this, but once you stack up everything in place, it will be very different from the way it looks here. Anyway, moving on to the building, let's start by getting stone and wood. Since I've noticed portions of the building, and sorry if it took a while for me to keep silent, I was just looking at proportions of the building. Yep, it is as tall as that one. Now I see it. Anyway, I'm sorry for that small delay. I didn't mean to close my mic. There we go. We filled up that entire part with the andesite slab, and now we're going to do this part with wood. Let me use nether for this because it's cooler. I don't want to use the iron bars because you can't see them from very far. Don't mind me with how I build them. That's just how I build. Okay. Meaning this area here is wrong. Glad I found out. Yep, I think it's the whole. I think the whole front, the whole middle section of this needs to be modified a little more. Yeah, it definitely needs a little more modification. Since this area is not supposed to be touching, and I think this area is where the gun is located on. Yeah. Okay, that makes a big change now. I guess that kind of changes make it different. Hmm. I hope it does. Well, let's do the same for the other side. Alright. Huh. Now let's cover this entire thing with... Yes. Okay. Alright. I think yes, there needs to be one more adjustment here. Now that I've taken notice, there needs to be one more adjustment. Little delay there, had to do something, and not do something technically. Just had to wait for someone to finish up. And I see some people are telling me yes, hello, hi. Yes, I'm happy that there are people here who are watching. Yes, subscribe, yes, all that. Thank you very much. And I see one person here telling me I'm trash. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. You're just technically jealous because you think I'm better at building than you. Well, which is iconically true. I'm better in building than you even though I have less people who see me. Say no to the haters. Remember that, everyone. I'm still not yet sure if this is going to exactly look like how it's supposed to look. But yeah. I do my best, and I make sure that the building is actually in its correct position, its correct layout. I hope everyone knows that. Everything in building is not always going to be about perfection. It's just learning how to get better, be skillful, and to be a better builder. Even though you fail for once and you lose it again, you'll always be better. So don't listen to people who say you're not good, you're trash, you're nothing but a worthless piece of junk, all that. No. No matter how many times people tell that to you, always know always know something in you they don't have. There is something in you that they don't have. That's skill. That's talent. And I see that there was this person who said yes, he will come back for my live stream because I am good at building. Yes, thank you very much. You can subscribe to me and know more about me. And yeah, if I don't speak often, if I don't always speak often, just know that I am building, and as a builder, I have to concentrate. I can talk to everyone while seeing your message, but not all the time I can see it. And I honestly don't care if those that don't get my response say like, "You're not speaking, I'll unsub to you." No, that's not how it works. No to the haters, remember that. Let's take that down, move that here. There. Something feels wrong about this one. I don't know why. Something just feels off about this. Give me a minute. Yeah, just something is definitely wrong. Like some measurement, some calculation. Because I do know in this portion, this is the upper portion of the superstructure. And I'm just only connecting these. I'm very sorry. I'll have to take them off. These are the rest of the superstructure's layout, and the rest of that's going to go there. Yes. Let me see if I can do something about this, since something feels really off about the building. Now, would you look at that? You see? This is how it's supposed to look like. This is only the front, alright? But this is how it's supposed to look like. Ideally, very historically accurate. Very German-like. Because German engineering, best engineering. So this is the entire front, and I hope everyone's watching this because this is a stream. Once this becomes a video and I complete the whole building, I will delete every stream, and you can look up the video on my homepage and the link. You can look up my homepage video every time I upload a new one. I upload a new one every time I finish up a building and I finish up a part. So yeah, don't forget that. Anyway, onto the middle section. The middle section is going to have a metallic area. So the metallic area is connected. So we must connect that as well. We want our connection to connect alongside with it. So let's take this off. There we go. We took it off, and let's do it with 4 blocks. Let's get rid of that, and let's do it over here. I think that changes up something with Bismarck's look. Yeah, it does. One more thing, if anyone hasn't seen my channel yet, and if anyone hasn't seen my previous buildings, you can look it up down on my homepage, and you can see the rest of my previous buildings I did. Although you won't be able to find the streamed version of this any longer, you can find it on my videos and yes, you can find it on my videos. This one I built is HMS Hood, and this was built by me under a request from a friend who is from Australia. So shout out to him again. Mr. AI, that's you. If you have any requested buildings to say, just tell me. Military related, non-military related, I'm fine with all of that. Okay, this area is actually made of metal, so let's cover this up with a stone. Although I really want to cover it with something else. I technically prefer it to be in stone color. It's the best color, no matter how much no matter how different it is, it's the best color to me. Because this area is the anti-air gun part. Oh, I see the chat right now. Thank you, Mr. Viltro. Huh? Yeah, thank you very much for saying that the building looks nice, even though there are some small mistakes. Glad you like it. Okay, this area here. What is this part? What proportion are we now on? Ah, yes, we are here on the anti-air gun part. I almost forgot. Whoops. Yeah, it's raining. Right. Oh yeah, this area is the catapult. Let's change that one there as well, just like that. Mm. That height is already perfect. I like that. God, that rain is so loud in my ears. There we go. Does that. Let's take off the rest of this. Right. There we go. And look at that, it stopped raining. Only a bit more, and we are done. Wonder if the rest of those areas are covered. Yeah, it is. It is covered. Just making sure. There. Now for the other side. There you have it. That's the full superstructure layout. That's the first full superstructure layout. We're going to build the rest of that very soon, as long as I finish up with the rest of the layout of the building. And since this is a demonstration of the first part, now you're seeing how it looks. Magnificent, very big. Magnificent and very big indeed. Now let's put the layout for each turret. I'll make them into squares this time so we can add that. Let's bring out the andesite slab for this. No, andesite. These andesites. Let's bring them up. Since I've been yes. Let's see where I can put one of them first. So let's put one here. Since the first turret's right here. Or should I say the first gun? Let's bring it out in a 3. And then make that into 5. That's for the layout of our guns. So yes, let's do the same for the other side. Then for the second gun, it will be here. Although I'm not very sure, okay, because this is going to be a big gun. Here we are. Those are the placements for every secondary gun. 2 facing front, 1 facing back. No, 4 facing front, 2 facing back. That's how we're going to set that up. Now for the big anti-air guns, there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 2, 4, 6, 8 of them. So we'll place 8 of these. I'm going to put them in ideal spots where they're going to be seen so that I know where to put them. These are long anti-air guns, so okay. And looks like there's thunder. Now I know that there's a thunderstorm here. That's perfect. Let's put one more and we are done. So that I can sleep this out because the thunder is pretty dangerous. Add a side wall, and let's add that with a deep sea tile wall. Could be wrong, it could be shorter. Okay, we have already our very first anti-air guns, which is surprisingly easy to do, but okay, that does it. So we went from first our entire hull structure, then I had to modify that. I'm very sorry, my apologies for that. Then I had to modify the hull and color and shape it and modify it a bit more and more. That Bismarck hull is very hard to do. Then we did the guns. Then I modified them as well and added a bit of some permacolor like gray concrete, and then added with black terracotta. After adding black terracotta, we added the anti-air guns, which was supposed to be not added right now, or now, literally now, but yeah. I think I still need to fix some things about that anti-air gun, and let's see what kind of changes I can make for it. Then lastly, we have our already first look for our bridge and superstructure and mass. And as you can see, those squarish platforms, these are our secondary anti-air guns. Then we're going to add the rest of the remaining touches for the ship, such as the superstructure, the smokestack, and more stacked up boats, and finally the very tall pole. But yes, then again, this is a 15-inch gun. It is an equivalent to 22 blocks in length, unlike Hood's guns, which is 14 inches, that is about 19 blocks in length. Yes, in calculation, once more, Google is not something you're supposed to believe with. According to Google, 1 meter is 1 block. No, 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 no. That's never correct. But yes, everything I did here is life size. Everything I make here is very realistic and historically accurate. And everything I do here also is very uh, real. Even though it's from a game, I make them, I build them, I let them come to life. And I make sure that they live on throughout my memories in gaming so that as I age and pass, I hope that these still continue to get seen and get more popular. But yes, then again, I'm really happy everyone joined. And I'm also very happy that some of you guys were talking to me. Except for that one guy that was trying to trash talk me, and I don't care whether you are not seen or being an attention seeker. Once more, no attention seekers. Don't seek my attention if you're going to trash talk me or talk bad about me. That's very rude for you to do, and that's really something I'm not supposed to um, offer up into my chats, my live chats, my comments section. No, I'm not going to do that. But let's move on to that because that's already back from a while ago. That's a few hours ago. But yes, then again, I'm really happy and I'm very thankful. And thank you very much to those who watched as well. And those like Wildtro, the legit Epic Gamer, thank you very much as well for watching. And shout out to Mr. AI who said that they commented on my building section. I hope they see this video because this is the part 4 of KMS Bismarck building, which is requested by him. He's the same person who requested me the building of HMS Hood, and so I'm building this also under his request. So then again, big round of applause again for myself. Big round of applause again for those who stayed and watched my stream. And another big round of applause to those who were commenting. I'll exclude those that commented bad about me because I don't want the chat to be filled with haters. Remember, haters gonna hate, but never be influenced by them. You should always know that you should never listen to the people that hate you, and you will always listen to the people that love you. Because in the end of the day, you can't please everyone. And I hope everyone's learned something from just this slight, small talk that I'm giving you, and as advice, and as someone who's just wishing you that the best without needing to go through tons of stuff, even though you're going through tons of stuff and a lot of things that happens to you often. But yes, again, to those who watched, and this is your host, Raftcraft Minecraft, your builder in ships, your builder in aircraft, and your teacher in building. I will see you again in the next video, and take care of yourselves. Good afternoon, good morning, no, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. See you again in the next video. Bye.